At the core of my soul, I know that a strategic partnership is more than what you do and the people side of it. It's what I call the anatomy of the strategic partnership. It includes the brains, the heart, and the soul. So if we think about the brains, it's both of you using your heads every day. And I know you do. But what I mean by that is you're fully engaged. You're cognitive thinking beings. As you go through the day, you have to use your brains in terms of communications, organizational skills, time and project management, self-management, critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration. So as you go through your day, you are both, fully engaging yourselves in the different aspects of the day. The heart, that's when you genuinely care about each other's successes and happiness. You really know what's going on in your executive's life. You care about their personal life. I remember one of my executives, his wife was diagnosed with melanoma. And so I really cared about him, I cared about her. I realized the stress it placed upon both of them. And because I understood that, I could be his gatekeeper in the office. I could protect his time. I could field maybe more questions and handle situations. I could also provide empathy to the family. I had another executive whose child was going through a really difficult time. I understood that. I was a part of it. Do you know, actually, in my early 20s, I had an executive, amazing executive, and their whole family embraced me. I got to know their entire family. They used to invite me over to their house. They really cared about me. In fact, they even cared who I was dating at that time. He was like my father hen, and he wasn't even my father. But, he looked out for me. I looked out for them. So the heart's a really important part. Being that cheerleader for your executive, when they have a success, letting them know, that you really care, yahoo, great job, the whole thing. And so that's the heart. And then the next piece of the anatomy is the soul. And when I say soul, I'm referring to emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman is an expert in that area, and that's something I've been teaching assistants for many years. I love that subject. Not only teaching it, but it certainly has helped me in my life and helping me realize areas I need to work on. And so there's 4 dimensions, and how I remember the dimensions are, the first dimension is I know me, meaning I know me. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know my dreams, my desires. The second dimension is I manage me. So I can know me and not manage me, right? I can know I get frustrated in a particular situation and not manage that. But that's what we need to do. The third dimension is where we pay attention to others, where we're so aware of what they're doing, how they're feeling, that we adjust as necessary. And then the fourth dimension is where you actually get involved in situations, where you can help manage other relationships. So think about that in relation to your executive. When we say, I know me. So what does that mean? Your executive should know him or herself really well, and I'm sure they do. You should know yourself. Then go to the next level, managing yourselves. Sometimes as an assistant, you have to manage your executive's stress level. So maybe that's where you help out, in that area. The third dimension is that awareness of others. So that's where in the relationship, your executive is in tune to you and your needs and adapts as necessary, and you do the same thing. And then in the fourth level, that's where the two of you are maybe, mutually having to be involved in a situation and helping resolve it. I love emotional intelligence. Please study that further. And we did provide a resource for you in this section, so be sure, to check it out. It will help you. It will also help your executive.